Hey there, it's Elizabeth, and welcome back to a ramble session. Finally, whew. It's been a couple weeks since I have visited with you via a ramble session. So, yeah, overtime has finally ended. Yay! Yeah, my poor husband, he had been working, I think he ended up working 47 days straight. Oh, the poor thing. But he got through it, and now we're back to regular scheduled programming. Yes, and my in-laws have left. They were actually here since they came here like at the end of February, and then they were here until just last week. So that's why I haven't been on doing very many ramble sessions over the last couple of weeks. So I thought I'd come on and catch up on what's been going on here. We finally have made it down to the Keys. We made it down last weekend for the first time in 7 weeks, and then just this past weekend we went down again. Didn't really do very much. The weather wasn't all that great as far as boating was concerned. And so, yeah, we just kind of hung out together and had fun. It's always nice just to have a change of scenery, whether or not we do anything exciting. So it's just exciting being with one another and with our family. So now, while I was there, oh my goodness, I went to the library, and holy cow, I think I picked up about a dozen magazines, okay, for collage work. So yeah, that was fun. And then when I got home yesterday on Sunday, it prompted me to clean out all of my magazines that I have. So I think I ended up getting rid of about 3 bags of magazines, and most of them were 17 magazines. My daughter had saved them up for me, and yeah, they're not great magazines for collage, journaling, or anything like that. So yeah, I really had no use for them. I love when I work in my collage journal, which I've showed you before. Shown you? I don't know. Anyway, you know what I mean. I like using W Magazine, Du Jour Magazine, Departures Magazine, Vogue. Let's see. Yeah, those are the ones that I like using for the girl images or my main focal images. And then I love to use like National Geographic and travel magazines, interior design magazines for the backgrounds and all that. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, that just came out of nowhere. And yeah, and then I use other ones like O Magazine and Self Magazine. What's the other one like? I don't even know what it's called. Real Simple. I like using those for their wordage. So yeah, I use different magazines for different reasons. Anyway, so I got into that yesterday. What a nightmare that was. You know, when you start like to clean up an area, it's like, have you guys ever read that book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, you know? And then if you give the mouse the cookie, then he wants milk. And then when you give him milk, he wants the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. It is like the same thing with cleaning a craft room, let me tell you. You know, you start on one area, and then you see another area that needs to be cleaned, so you drop what you're doing to straighten up that other area. Then you see something else that needs to be done, so you drop that thing that you were doing and you move on to the next thing. And then before you know it, you've got a complete mess, and it's going to take you a week to clean up all of that. Anyway, so while I was cleaning as well, look what I found. Okay. This is a journal that my husband had bought me. Let me move this other stuff. Back like in 2015, I believe. Yeah, in 2015. And this is these are his love notes from 2015. Now, what I found was this huge stack of papers, all his love notes from the remainder of 2015, from a year ago. And these that I have like clipped out. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I need to go back and finish filling out this book here. Let me see. See, I've got all these pages here, you know, to fill in. Some of them I've backed and everything, you know, with scrapbook paper, but I don't think I'm going to do that because it really thickens up the book. So yeah, I think I'm just going to, you know, cut them out and stick them in like I do with my other Molly and Rex journals. So yeah, because look how fat that thing is, you know? So I still have this much more to go, but if I back the pages and everything like I had done in the beginning, yeah, it's going to be too thick. So isn't that funny? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let me see. I started this in February 2015, and the last entry was September 4th, 2015. So I have all of these left to go. September, October, November, December. Oi. So yeah. So I'm going to work on those and get that situated so I can be all caught up on my husband's love note journals. And then also in the midst of cleaning up certain areas, I found this cute little thing that I made. I don't know where I got the idea from, but it's like, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's called. Maybe a flip book? I'm not sure. I might have gotten the idea from Pew on, and I'll link her channel below, on the Facebook group Journal Your Heart Out, and I will link that below. But yeah, it's simply made out of a file folder, and then you go about decorating it, right, with the scrapbook paper and, you know, whatever. And then I think, because let me check out the size of it, I think this should be able to fit into a, you know, a regular size envelope maybe. Let's see, 6 inches by 5 inches. I don't know. I'd have to look and see at my envelopes and see if it would fit. But at any rate, you could always, you know, send it in like a bigger envelope. Let me see. This is a normal size envelope, but I don't want to show any. Nope, it won't fit in there. Oh, well, I'll have to check that out. Yeah. What are some other things I've been working on? Lynn, I had gotten a Happy Mail from Lynn, and in the Happy Mail, these aren't the ones that she sent, but what she did, I got the idea from her, is she used a bunch of her stamps, you know, just regular block stamps or whatever, and stamped on cardstock and then cut them out. And these are just super cute and nice and flat to go in your Fauxbonichi. So I've been making some of these to send out in Happy Mail. I did not send, I don't think I've sent out Happy Mail in 2 weeks, but today I sent out 4. So I'm back on track with that. And then I had also gotten a sweet Happy Mail from Jan on the group. She's so sweet. Sent me a load of just goodies. And she had made these super cute. Let me find the other one. These. Look how adorable those are, right? Can you see those? Oh, these little, you know, embellishments, and they're so adorable. They just fit perfectly, and they're nice and flat, and they just fit so nicely in your Fauxbonichi. So I can't wait to use those. And then she also sent me a bunch of, well, she sent me a bunch of really sweet stuff. But she also sent me these really pretty, I believe they're stamped, right? A little dress form and coffee cup and a little purse. So cute. So yeah, she sent me a bunch of them. And so I can't wait to use those in my Fauxbonichi or in other projects. Yeah, just sent me such cute items. So very sweet of her. Let's see what else I've been doing. So in here, I've been filming, I don't know, last week, I guess, I filmed 2 video response videos. One of them was on how I do my lettering, and one was on how I do my clip art. And they were very well received. Thank you very much for your positive feedback on those. And back then, what's today? Today is the 8th, okay? I still have not done May 1st, okay? There we are, May 1st. I still have not done it. Oh gosh. But As most of you know, I did prepare some of my next few pages. I have my post-it notes here for this past weekend, so I need to do those pages today as well, and then hopefully, fill them all in with my color and my Posca markers and all that fun stuff. Yeah, so always behind. That's my life story as far as my Fibonacci goes. And you know what? I never worry about being behind. I really don't. As most of you know, I do my pages in stages. So I always have something to do, and I always have something to work on. So that's why I like getting these pages kind of, I don't know what it's called. What do I do? I like prepare them, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I like getting that stage done so that if I happen to be waiting in a waiting room, I can just take my Posca, or not my Poscas, I'm sorry. I can just take my Flair pens and I can work on my pages, right? So, or if I'm having a bed day or something like that, which unfortunately today might end up being a bed day. I don't know. I'm really going to try to stave it off, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, I'm not feeling so good today, but I thought I'd come on here and do a ramble session because y'all always brighten my day. So I'm going to try to work on these pages today, I think. I've got to work on Big Handsome's Love Note Journal. I already sent my Happy Mail out, so that's done for the day. Yeah. Oh, I wanted to mention this too, which you'll see like later on in a flip book. I was watching, who was I? I was watching Amity Bloom the other day, and I'll link her channel below. And she had mentioned on, it was like a get to know me tag. She had mentioned something called culning. It's Kulning. And it is the ancient Swedish herding call. Okay, that's what it is. And it's like these sounds that the people make, and they're like high pitched, lower pitched, and it's a herding call. They use it to call their livestock in, but it is incredibly relaxing music. And I just found it so interesting, so much so that evening I stayed up for about an hour on YouTube, typed in culning, and listened to a slew of videos. And it's beautiful, beautiful music, mystical, relaxing. Oh my gosh, I love it. So soothing. Oh my heavens. So yeah, if you want something to listen to, unfortunately, they don't have it on Pandora, but you can look up culning. Again, Kulning. Oh, you know what? I'll link it below, because it is from a YouTuber. Her name is, I believe, is Jonna Jinton, and she is Swedish, and she is a video blogger, and she's a photographer, beautiful photographer, and she does this culning, and it is just simply gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Well, I went on way too long about that. It's just beautiful. You got to check it out. What else? We started doing our clean eating kind of thing, and that it just reminded me, because I have down here a picture of lunch that day. It was yummy grilled chicken pitas with tomato and avocado mash. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness, were they ever good? So yeah, we're not really going on a diet. None of us in our household needs to go on a diet, but quite frankly, I don't believe in diets. Anyway, that's a different story, but we would like to eat more real food and eat less processed food. So yeah, so my daughter went online. I'm not really sure what the website is. I can link it below. if you, I'll find it and link it below, but it's like a meal plan, and she has meal plans on there for like the whole week, you know, so she'll have a schedule for you of breakfast, snack, lunch, snack, dinner. And so we're kind of trying to ease into it. But it's been really yummy. So yeah, that's been good. I'll link that below too. There'll be a lot of links below. You know me. I think sharing is caring. I like to link a lot of stuff below, make it easier for y'all to get, you know, inspiration when I get inspiration. And then look what you see here. Yeah. I bit the bullet. As if I needed something else to do with my time, okay? But I'm loving it. This is a happy planner, okay? And it says best year ever. Now, I had seen Pramita from, and of course, I will link that sweetheart below. She is Indian Planner, Pramita 2306, I believe, on YouTube. And I had seen her do a video of her happy planner, although she wasn't really using it as a planner per se. She was using it as a journal of sorts. And so I thought, you know, I like that idea. I like it a lot. And I told myself that I was waiting for a sign, okay, as to whether or not I should get this. I don't really believe in signs, but anyway, that's the excuse I gave myself anyway. And so I went to Michael's one day. I just happened to be there at a doctor's appointment, you know, close by. And so I stopped off and I looked at the happy planners. Well, holy cannoli, all right? They are expensive. These are expensive little things. So I said, there is no way that I'm spending that amount of money on a happy planner when I'm not a planner. I'm not a planner. I don't plan on being a planner. So anywho, then a week later, and I still kept toying with the idea, okay? Then a week later, I was back in Michael's, and it just so happened that that day, the happy plan, everything, not just the happy planners, everything was on sale, like, I don't even know, 60% off, something like that, for everything, even sale items and everything. And so what I ended up doing was getting this happy planner. It was a kit. The kit itself was about $35, okay, which is like crazy expensive to me. So but I ended up getting it, you know, 60% off. So I thought, okay, here's my sign. I don't know. Maybe I should have a different sign saying something else, if you know what I mean. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. So yeah, so I thought, okay, there's my sign, and I'm just going to go ahead and get it. And so what I did was, I'll do a flip one of these days of this if you want. I got an undated, okay? And this was in a kit, and it comes with like a little dashboard with bits on it. It comes with stickers so that you can do your, you know, the days of the week and the months and all that kind of stuff. Like I said, I'll give you a quick glimpse of what I was doing. And then if you guys want to see a flip, I will, you know, gladly, in a week or two, once I get a few weeks put in here. So this is what I've been doing, okay? Quick little glimpse there. It's basically a journal of what I've been doing. I just go into way more depth when I work in my Fibonacci. So some of the stuff in my Fibonacci is not in here. Some of the stuff in here is not in my Fibonacci. I don't know if that made sense. You get the picture. It's not exactly the same, okay? And I really like this because it's just almost like a bullet type of thing, but it's for journaling. It's not at all for planning. But it's been super fun, and I've had a great time with it, and I'm using up stuff that I have in my stash, you know, stuff that I wouldn't otherwise use, little bits and pieces. Because as you know, in my Fibonaccis tend to be fairly simple, like the one page I've done so far. Yeah, I mean, my Fibonacci is quite simple. I use clip art and magazine clippings, generally speaking. On this page here is, you know, this page here is clip art. That's it. You know, I use a little bit of washi sometimes, and that's it. On these pages, this is all clip art or ephemera from somewhere we've been. This is all clip art. So in my Fauxbonichi, I don't generally use stickers and like this stuff here. I have a whole box of these little bits and pieces. Super cute they are. That was a Yoda thing, wasn't it? I don't know where that came from. They are super cute. And just little bits and pieces and, you know, like these little things. I don't use them in my, that cute little thing. I don't use them in my Fauxbonichi. I don't even know why I have them. I probably picked them up somewhere, like on sale at Bell's or something. And, you know, sometimes I put these types of things in Happy Mail. Sometimes I don't. But now I can use them in my Happy Planner, which isn't even a planner. I should just call it my Happy Journal. I don't know. Anyway, so that's what I've been doing lately. What else? Anything else? Anything else? Ugh, just looking at my bookshelf, which is right over there. Right. Well, I'm pointing at you. Sorry about that. That was rude. But yeah, I'm looking at my bookshelf and I have cleaned off some of it. I need to do some more cleaning and some more purging and just getting rid of the stuff that I have and working, you know, with the leftover stuff. So yeah, I don't know. I might work on that stuff today. Hopefully, like I said, it won't turn out to be a bed day. You know, if it does, I can work on these pages in my room. No big deal. Yeah. Other than that, I think I shall let you go. And thank you so much for spending your time with me. And yeah, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And if you have any questions or comments, you know, feel free to leave them below. And I will talk at you soon. Thanks.